Hello friends, welcome to the RBWM series for the May and June 2026 JAIIB exam. Now in this series, kindly note, we are covering all the chapters. Numericals, objective questions, case studies, wherever applicable we are covering it. Watch the video till the end. Also, this series is not for only RBWM. We are carrying out this for all the subjects. PPB, Indian economy, accounts, as well as this. So watch all the series. Subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell icon. Don't miss this. Very important from your exam perspective. Now exam days are few limited, right? So join ASAP. Today I will be covering MIS, Management Information System. Very important topic in your module B. I will be covering one case study and then the objective questions. So watch it completely, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's start with the case study. Okay. Case study. MIS transformation at ABC Bank. ABC Bank, a regional financial institution, recently experienced a decline in profitability due to slow loan processing and inaccurate risk assessment. So slow loan processing and inadequate risk assessment. Both the reasons are for what? Slow loan processing means when you have slow loan processing, it means your systems are in the problem. Risk assessment inaccurate. Your systems are in the problem. Management realized that their existing manual reporting system, existing manual reporting system was inadequate for timely decision making. So they had manual reporting system. The board authorized a new management information system to bridge the gap between the operational data and the strategic choices. So, board authorized a new management information system, MIS, to bridge the gap between operational data and strategic choices. So, they said that nothing doing. Just presently, whatever is going on, manual system will change that. Okay, we'll change that and we will move to a new MIS system. Before implementation, the CIO insisted. What is CIO? Chief Information Officer. Chief Information Officer. The CIO insisted that a new software be fully compatible with the bank's current legacy infrastructure. So new software be fully compatible means the new software which we are implementing for this MIS, it should be compatible with the bank's current legacy infrastructure, means presently whatever we are using, whichever software, anything, whatever we are using. So the new software should be compliant or should match with this present infra to avoid erratic data failures. Erratic data failures means it happens many a times. You see, whenever there is a software change, the account numbers are not displayed. Balances are not displayed properly. These things happen. So to avoid these things, you must always do first testing on samples. Okay? Furthermore, the MIS was tailored to align specifically with the loan approval and risk management workflows. So MIS was tailored to align specifically with loan approval and risk management workflows. Risk management, kindly note, loan and risk. These are the two important points in any bank. Loan processing and risk management, isn't it? Workflows. So, within 6 months, the improved high quality information flow allowed managers to reduce loan turnaround time by 40%. See this. The TAT was reduced by 40%. TAT was reduced by 40%. The bank's improved MIS directly enhanced managerial decision making, showcasing that bad MIS propels bad decisions, while a good system creates competitive advantage. So what is the case study? Look at this. See, the case study is about a bank's old system MIS versus new MIS. Old MIS was related to your manual entries, everything manual. And new MIS is a software. So under the new MIS, the systems, the information flows very fast. And because of this, see, the MIS was implemented for what? Loan and risk. Both the things, right? Loan approval and risk. Because of this, what are the advantages? Look at it. What has happened? The TAT has reduced by 40%. Now that's a great advantage. TAT reduced by 40%. The bank's improved MIS directly enhanced managerial decision making, showcasing that bad MIS propels bad decisions. Okay? While good system creates competitive advantage. So now based on this, we'll solve the questions. Let's look at it. So read the case study again, everyone. Kindly read it again. Pause this video and then read it. Okay? We'll move on to the questions. So the questions are, let's see the first one. Based on the text, what is the primary determinant of the quality of managerial decisions? Determinant means what are the factors which affect the managerial decisions? The speed of internet connectivity, the cost of technology purchased, the quality of available information, and number of employees using the system. What do you think after looking at this paragraph or after overall MIS knowledge? What do you think should be the answer? What is it which defines the managerial decisions? Is it internet speed? In that way, then the one with the highest internet speed should be the best company, isn't it? The cost of technology purchased, is it the cost? I purchase a huge cost technology and my employees don't know anything. The quality of available information. Or is it the number of employees using the system? What do you think? So the answer will be, all of you? Correct? C. Quality of available information. The paragraph also states and MIS also states, the quality of managerial decision making depends directly on the quality of available information. That's why we have a term called as DSS. Okay, DSS. Do you know? DSS, Decision Support System. DSS is a part of MIS which will give the relevant information, required relevant information only to the middle and the top management so that they can take proper decisions. It will not give all the data. All the data is of no use to everyone, right? Suppose if I give the data of clearing to cashier or cashier's data to clearing or home loan data to saving account, what will they say? They'll say, we don't require this data at all. Relevant data, whatever is required by that department, should only be given. That's the basic use of MIS, isn't it? So that you can make proper decisions. If I send tomorrow all the reports of the branch to MD, Managing Director, that MD will get mad. He'll say, what is this? Daily, what have I to do with all these branches, right? Got it? So relevant decisions, quality is very important. Why did the CIO insist that the new MIS being fully compatible with your current system? Means why should it be compatible in any bank? Whenever you bring a new software, why should it be compatible with the old software or current software? to reduce the total number of staff, to avoid erratic choices and save time and money, to replace the all manual processes immediately, to increase the complexity of data. So why did the CIO insist that new MIS being fully compatible with your current systems? What do you think? Why should we have in any bank, whenever you have a new software, why should it be compatible with the old one? Why should it get mixed with the old one? Otherwise, what will happen? We discussed just now that the details will be shifted from here to there. X customer's data will go to Y customer, Y customer's data will go to X customer. Very risky part, isn't it? So that's why the answer is, what will be the answer? A, B, C or D? Type in the comment section, everyone. A, B, C or D? The answer is B, correct? Avoiding erratic choices, but it will also save your time and money, isn't it? Erratic choices means wrong choices, okay? According to the passage, what is the relationship between MIS and decision making? So MIS versus decision making. Now forget the passage. What do you think is the relationship between MIS and decision making? As per the chapter also, whatever you all might have studied by now. What is the relationship between MIS and decision making? A good MIS guarantees 100% success rate. A good MIS ensures good decision making, while bad MIS leads to bad decisions. MIS is only useful for top level management. Decisions should be made before deciding on an MIS. What do you think? What do you think is the relationship between the MIS and the decision making? Does a good MIS guarantee 100% success rate? It can't. See, no MIS can guarantee you 100% success rate. No MIS. Right? Because after all, human beings, the decision maker is very much important. B can be the answer. What about C? MIS is only useful for top management. Is it so? Doesn't a cashier require MIS? Doesn't a clearing person, the counter requires MIS? Everyone requires MIS. Everyone requires their relevant data. Kindly note, relevant. Okay? Decision should be made before deciding on an MIS. So decisions should be made before deciding on an MIS. Is it so? See, it can be true, it can't be true. Before deciding on an MIS, see, actually you should decide on which system to be followed, and then based on that we'll make the changes accordingly. Right? So the answer will be over here B, right? A good MIS ensures good decision making, just in the same way as bad MIS will lead to bad decisions, isn't it? This will be the basic fact and basic problem, isn't it? Good MIS, good decisions. Bad MIS, bad decisions. Got it? What must managers cultivate to ensure effective decision making according to the text or as per the MIS? Chalo. As per the MIS chapter, according to the chapter, let's say chapter. So what must a manager cultivate to ensure effective decision making? A culture of rapid erratic choices, an environment that encourages the growth of quality information, a completely manual operating system, a system disconnected from daily operations. So what should it do? Culture of rapid erratic choices, any choice you should make. Erratic means what? Anything. Okay, any wrong choices. Should you do? Error prone, that is actually erratic. Environment that encourages the growth of quality information. And completely manual operating system. Should we have a manual operating system? Can you work in a bank, in a ledger system today? If I ask you to work without computers and work with ledger systems, physical ledgers, will you be able to work? A system disconnected from daily operations, should it be like this? Disconnected from daily operations. So it can't be, right? So the answer is the environment that encourages the growth of quality information, right? Managers should therefore cultivate an environment that encourages the growth and viable sprouting of quality information. See, very important part this is. MIS, if it is not proper, specifically for risk, then banks can fail. This can happen. SVB Bank, Silicon Valley Bank of USA in 2022, it failed. Do you know why? Because its MIS was not proper. Means it took the money from CASA, current account, saving account, and it invested in long-term bonds, 30-year bonds. Money from CASA and invested in 30-year bonds. Now that was very risky, isn't it? 30-year bonds and CASA. CASA is a liquid money. It can go anytime. So if its MIS would have been strong, this MIS wouldn't have allowed it to invest in such long-term bonds. The structure of ALM, asset liability management, is basically designed so that you manage your assets and the liabilities, your deposits with the loans or investments. So it wouldn't have allowed, this MIS wouldn't have allowed the bank to invest the CASA deposit into long-term bonds. That's why the MIS is very important over here. This is one example. There are many banks which fail. Okay? You see, recently many news have come regarding RBI has put restrictions on this bank, cancelled the license of this bank. Why do these things happen? This happens because the MIS of these banks is not strong or nobody watches it. MIS means not only your communication, MIS means it gives you the total risk management also. So it should be so strong that it must give you where your loans are going, in which direction. Okay? So, answer is B. Encourages growth and viable sprouting of quality information. Quality is very important. Okay? Quality information. What is a fundamental requirement of chosen MIS strategy? So, what should be the basic requirement of any MIS strategy? It should be most expensive tool on the market. It must be in line with the decisions to be made. It must replace the current system regardless of the cost. It should only be used by IT specialists. Now think of this. What do you think about it? What do you think about it? Think of it. What is a fundamental requirement of any MIS strategy? Right? The answer is, what do you think? Any MIS strategy. The best answer is B, right? It should be in line with the decisions to be made. What level of decisions you have to make? See, in line with the decisions. Here we come to DSS again. DSS. Top management will always require the summary, right? Summary of whatever has happened in the bank. They won't require the complete details as such. What has actually happened? Right? Middle management will require What will middle management require? Yeah. It will require the details. And lower management will require transactional data. transactional. So lower management will require transactional data. Always remember, the cashier will always require the transactional data. Your middle management means general manager level or manager level will require details, what has happened in that case. And top management will require the summary. Don't tell me all this. Your chief manager or MD says, don't tell me all this, I know all this. You just tell me what has happened and what are the repercussions of that, right? They don't have time for all these things because they are daily engrossed with all these things. Means whatever happens in X branch might have already happened in Y branch, and that might have already gone to the MD and the board of directors. So top management will also always require the summary. So in line with the decisions to be made, what are the level of decisions you are going to make? Top management is always going to make the policies. Board of directors and top management, they'll always make the policies. So if they'll make the policies, so they'll always require the summary only. Would they require the daily cash report? What is the cash report for each branch? Give me. Would they require it? No. Right? They will not require it. They will require the exceptions which have happened. They will require the problems which have happened. Right? Similarly, middle management will require an executional problem. How the lower management is to be directed. See, they require to give the directions, right, of operational issues. So that's why middle management will require the details and lower management will require what? It will require the transactional data. Transactional means cashier. Cashier will always require what? The cash data. What is my daily cash today? How much is my incoming? How much is my outgoing? Is the DSR daily report checked? All these things are to be checked. What is my world cash limit? So this is known as transactional data. Right? Transactional. Got it, everyone? So let's move on to some other questions related to the same now. Let's move on. Okay? MIS consists of 3 words. What are the 3 words? Management, information system, market invoice system, money information system, none of the above. Simple one. Topic itself, name is MIS, right? So the answer will be also simple one. Yeah. So what will be the answer? Right? Management information system. Simple one. Let's start with let's move on with simple ones first. Okay. So next. This is a tougher one. Write the correct sequence. Data, process, information, decision and action. Think, everyone think. Second one, data, process, information, action and then decision. Then data, information, process, decision and then action. And all are wrong. So what is the correct option in this? Everyone check it and answer. First is data. See, always remember, whenever you start anything, it's any MIS, any survey, anything, first is always raw data. Raw data. Okay. So data will always be first. Then afterwards, what do we do? See, what is the aim in MIS or anything? Our aim is simply we have to convert the data into information. Info. This is our aim. Convert the data into information. That is your aim. That's what we do everywhere. Data means raw data. Like let's say I get 50 forms which are filled up by the customers. If I put them in Excel and then mark separate columns, age, then gender, then salary, all these. So then it becomes information. Simply the forms are of no use to me unless I put it in some system, right? So data, then I process that data. So process, then information. See, all are common in this, A and B. Obviously, you might, by now you might have guessed, answer is A or B. So information, once I process the data, it becomes information. Now comes the real problem, decision, action, or action, decision. Now you think, all of you, think of it. What do you think? Decision, action, or action, decision? Do I take decision first and then do the action, or do I take action first and then do the decision? Think of it, everyone. Correct? Answer is simple. Answer is, we do decision first, then action. So this is the right answer. Decision first, then action. Okay, because obviously, after taking the action, if I take the decision, then why did I take the action? Okay. Next one. Which of the following is true about systems in MIS? Systems. Which of the following is true about the systems? What do you mean by systems? Let's see. System is a group of elements or components joined together to fulfill the certain functions. Okay. It is made up of subsystems. The systems are neither natural nor man-made. Only A and B. Think of it, everyone. Is it C also? See, you have to think now. Is C also the answer? Or think of it. Is it only A and B? Can C also be the answer? Firstly, what is system? See, it's a group of elements or components joined together. See, joined together. What do you mean by this? What is a company? Let's say a company. We have various departments, right? In your branch only, your branch, we have various departments. Cash, clearing, fund transfer, account opening. So these are all systems which are joined together. Components are joined together and then it forms a system. So the answer over here is correct. A1 is correct. A is correct. What about B? It is made of subsystems. Obviously, cash. Cash will have a subsystem. Cash debit separate, cash credit separate. Subsystems. Right? So it is made up of subsystems. Obviously. So answer A and B are correct. What about C? Neither natural nor man-made. Not possible. Any system is either naturally made or human being, made by the human being, isn't it? So the answer becomes A and B. Okay? Next. Management information system is a set of combined procedures. Okay, now think of it. MIS is a set of combined procedures that gathers and produces reliable, relevant, and properly organized data that supports the decision making of an organization. It is a group of processes through which data can be obtained, sorted, and displayed in a useful way for decision making process, and all of the above. So management information system is a set of combined procedures. Think of it, combined. Combined means what? They are clubbed together. They are brought together. Right? What does it do? That gathers and produces reliable, relevant, and properly organized data. Is it so? Reliable. What do you mean by this word reliable? Reliable means the person who is taking that data or the consumer of that data must feel it correct, isn't it? If I give you some false data, what's the use? Right? Relevant. Relevant means what is presently relevant. Suppose if, let's say I start talking about the banking, which was in 1980s. Debit, credit, no computers. Will all of you listen to me? Not at all, isn't it? So the point is relevant. What is contemporary today? Simultaneous things going on right now. And properly organized. Organized. See, important part is organized. Suppose if I don't organize the data. Okay, I give you something else, haphazard. For example, in your cash procedures or in your bank procedure, account opening, organized data means what? Organized means the Aadhaar card of that customer plus KYC, other KYC documents plus the form. This is all called as organized. If I give you haphazardly, sometimes the form, sometimes Aadhaar card, someday else, something else. So that is not called as organized way. So the point is data should also be organized. Okay. That supports the decision making process of an organization, supports the decision making process. Okay. So it should be able to come to certain results regarding the decision making. Otherwise, what's the use? If I give you a large amount of data and you can't come to any decision what to do. So why should you study all this? Isn't it? Everything, simple logic. It is a group of processes through which data is obtained, sorted and displayed in a useful way for decision making purpose. See, obtained, sorted and displayed. What do you mean by these three words? These three words are the same as processing. What is data processing? Processing of data means what? What do we do? What do we do in processing of data? We do the same things. Get the data, sort that data and display that data. Right? Get, sort and display. That's what we do. Right? Isn't it? What is processing of data? That only, nothing else. Right? So the answer is obviously all of the above. Okay? The main elements of MIS are, what are the main elements? An integrated system to give service to many users. The computer system linking some of the information software via a database. User machine interface responding to the temporary and immediate searches, and all of the above. So, what are the main elements of MIS? Think of it. Is it all of the above? See, every time all of the above answer may not be there. Huh? Don't think that it's always all of the above. An integrated system to give service to many users. You must think whether this is correct or wrong. Is it an integrated system? Integrated means combined. All of them have been brought together to give service to various users, many users. See, if I am able to give any data only to a single person, not common to all, so what's the use, right? It should be readily available to all the concerned ones. See, otherwise you will say, sir, there's a problem over here. Suppose if there is some secret data or some confidential data, so that data if I start giving it to everyone, then it's of no use. So when we say many users, it means a concerned many users. Concerned means those who are really requiring that data, right? Tomorrow otherwise what will happen? Tomorrow what will happen? That if I give the data to anyone, okay, if I give the secret data of our defense to anyone, then is it of any use, right? The computer system linking some of the information software via database, okay, information system via database. Now, if I am having all this data kept in my PC, okay, or kept on my server, and it is not available to someone else, the one who is requiring it. So there is a linking system required. That's what is called as MIS, right? If there is no linking, I am only holding the data with myself, then it's of no use, right? That's not an MIS, that's a personal data. User machine interface responding to the temporary and immediate searches. Now this is very important and this is where the crux lies. Your MIS should be able to give you the answer immediately. Suppose if I put some SIF ID of any customer, or if I put the account number of any person, I must get a quick data. What that person is, what is that level of that customer, what is the MAB maintained, right? I must get the immediate data. If I don't get this data, how will I be able to speak to the customer? If I want to pitch some product to that customer, new product, will I be able to pitch if I don't know the background of that customer? And if my system is taking huge time, then will I be able to serve that? Not at all, right? So user machine interface responding to the temporary and immediate. This is very important word, immediate. Immediate is an important word in banking nowadays. Everything, because now we are in the internet age. You can't tell the customer tomorrow. Tomorrow means that customer will never come back. There's another one who's waiting in the line to serve that customer, right? Quick and immediate. Got it? Which are the two main roles played by MIS in decision making by the managers? So two main roles. Okay? Two main roles. What are those? Think two we wanted. Check this. It helps the managers to take decisions based on the information being prepared. When the decision making and decisions are fixed only the input data change, it acts as a suitable repeat to support different types of managerial decisions. Only A, not B, both A and B. Think of it. A is very easy, isn't it? It helps the managers to take decisions based on the information being prepared. So this is very easy. A is very easy to understand. A manager is having some information, some data information, and based on that the manager will take the decision. So A is easy. What about B? B is a bit difficult task. What is difficult in this? When decisions making and decisions are fixed, only the input data change and only the input data change. It acts as a suitable repeat to support different types of managerial decisions. What do you mean by this? A very important term over here. The important term over here is, suppose, see, what is the MIS? What's the use of MIS? If I have to do every time the same work, suppose one customer comes, I have to get some data of his and do some searching, 1, 2, 3 steps. Again, second customer comes, do the again 1, 2, 3 steps. So it consumes the time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 100 customer. Every time if I have to do it, 3, 4 steps every time, then it's of no use, right? I can't spend for every customer the same time. While preparing it, in the initial stages, I must spend a lot of time, but when there's an output time, in the output time, it should be very quick. So the point is, it acts as a suitable repeat. It's like solving the question, right? Equation x plus y equals to 5. So if I'll just go on changing the value of x and y, the total should be 5. So values are changing, but the formula gets repeated. Same thing over here. So both A and B is the answer, not only A, not B, because this has confused many of the students. So it is both A and B. Got it, everyone? Before deciding on which MIS strategy to use, it is vital to ensure that. So when I decide which strategy should I use as a bank, as a MD, as a CEO, or as an IT professional, which MIS should I use? Now, what do you mean by which MIS strategy? It means that what should I follow? There are various strategies to MIS. You will study them in detail when we study in the paid classes. Detailed subject. Various strategies are there. So what? It is vital to ensure that the choice made is fully compatible with your current systems. MIS strategy or tool used to be in line with the decisions that are to be made. Only A as tools depend on strategy and not decision. Now this is very typical. Only A. See, answer is saying only A. As tools depend on strategy and not on decisions. The choice is made fully compatible with your current systems. Okay, with your current systems. So firstly, A is correct. Why? Because whatever is your current system, if you want to change the new MIS, change it to the new MIS, new system. So in that case, you'll have definitely to see to it that the new system matches the data. It can migrate the data from the earlier system to the new system without hampering the customer service. If the service gets hampered, then the old system and new system, they will not match with each other, right? So that's why A is correct. What about B? MIS strategy or tool used to be in line with the decisions that are to be made. So MIS strategy or tool used to be in line with the means whatever is MIS strategy or tool is to be used, it should be in line, means whatever is my decisions that are to be made, means what all level of decisions will come. What all levels of decisions would come, my strategy should cater to that level of decisions to be taken. You'll say means what? Confusing. Okay, I'll explain you. Suppose if there is a MD of a bank. Now, if I start giving that MD daily all the cash reports, daily ledgers of that cash, right? Day book we call it. So daily day book if I give to that MD, all the branches. This is today's day book. This is today's day book. Bank B, branch C, branch D, branch E. That MD will go, means MD will say, what do I do with these day books? MD doesn't have to take the decisions of the daily cash transactions, right? Whatever is an exception, any problem has arose in any branch, only that will be forwarded to the MD, isn't it? Some serious problem. Only then that will be forwarded. So your system should be capable of handling which level of decisions are taken at what level, by which person. Okay. So what does that mean? That means actually DSS, Decision Support System. So your MI strategy or tool used to be in line with the decisions that are to be taken. So that is also true. Both A and B, isn't it? In this case, it's both A and B. Clear? Which of the following is true about MIS? Think which of them is true about MIS? MIS normally lays a firm foundation or establishment of concrete decisions through its systematic tools, timely information, adequate managerial policies and regulations. This is more of an information sort. See, it's a study time for you. A is obviously correct. You are able to see this. What about B? MIS programs are endowed with the capacity to give real-time updates of the occurrences in the company or a system. So with the capacity to give real-time updates, okay, you have to give real-time means, as I told you, quick. Goal of MIS is to organize all data collected from every level of the organization, summarize it and present it in a way that facilitates and improves the quality of decisions being made to increase the company's profitability and productivity. Obviously, the answer is all of the above, isn't it? This is more of this question I took because I wanted you to have a comprehensive knowledge about what is MIS. MIS covers all these facts. Now, before going, I would suggest every one of you to join the Success Batch 2.0. In this batch, we are covering all the numericals, objective questions, case studies related to all the subjects. All the 4 papers are covered. Okay, Indian economy, PPB, RBWM, accounts, all of them. You get e-books, mock tests, live classes, everything you get. Join it, and it's in the starting phase. Right now, it's just starting. Join it ASAP. Timings are as per your bank timing, adjusted. So you need not worry that you'll miss a class. Even if you miss, you have a recorded session. So that is much useful for you. Join it ASAP. E-books, mock tests, live classes. And look at this, buy now. Put the code Y432. Y432. Look at this. You will be getting 81% discount plus 1% extra by downloading the app. 82% discount. Join it ASAP. In fact, there is Increment Mahapack. Join this Increment Mahapack of JAIIB. This will give you 15 plus batches per subject. Okay. Plus you will get physical question bank, physical formula bank, and right now 4x validity is going on. Means you buy for 4 months, you get it for 16 months. You buy for 7 months, you get it for 28 months. So huge it is, isn't it? So click on buy now, put the code. See, never forget the code Y432. Okay, 81% discount plus 1% extra plus 4x validity. Use it. Join this app. Okay. Bye everyone.